Hey guys, welcome back to today's video. So today we're going to be reviewing Buxom's summer collection. It is called Vibe Island. This is the eyeshadow palette in the collection. It's actually an eye and face palette, and I'm going to be sharing with you guys my thoughts, swatches, a tutorial, all the colors, all the things. So let me know if you guys are excited for this. Give this video a thumbs up. It helps out my channel so much. Don't forget to subscribe, tap the notification bell so you'll get a little push notification on your phone when I upload a new video. So make sure you're tuned in and let's just get on into it. If you guys want to find out my thoughts on Buxom's summer launches, then just keep watching. So there is this face palette in the collection, and I will do swatches for you guys so you can see them up close a little bit better. This palette retails for $39, so it is a nice value because you get the blush in here, and this retails for $23. And if you bought a single highlighter from Buxom, that would also be in that same price range, $23, and then all the shadows. So you are getting a nice value in here. There is a nice mirror in here. It's pretty cute packaging. Nothing too crazy. Have the lip creams in the collection, and these retail for $21. Definitely one of my favorite formulas. I want to show you guys swatches before I get into the tutorial, so let's do that right now. Alright, so if you guys enjoyed the swatches, now let's get on into my tutorial of how I got this look, and I'm kind of going to go into more of a review of the products. I'm just going to get right on into starting off my tutorial with the new Buxom Tiki Bar Eye and Cheek palette. When I saw this, I was like, ooh, this is super cute. This reminds me so much of the White Russian palette, which they had also sent to me in PR. And that was a really fun collection. I did a review on that. The eyeshadow shades, I'll just come right out and say it. There's nothing like insanely special about any of these shades. It's more of a basic palette for sure. I was most excited about Golden Hour, the new highlighter. And then we also have Seychelles, which is their Wanderlust blush, which is like one of my all-time favorite glowy blush shades ever. So I was really happy that they put this in this palette. This is definitely something that I would travel with. Great travel palette. So I already did a look with this a couple days ago, and I really loved the look, so I'm going to try and recreate it. Just went ahead and applied my eyeshadow primer. As far as the palette, there's no matte shade in here, so I can't set my eye with this palette. I'm just going to use my Wet n Wild Creme Brulee single. Hair is heatless curls. I have to do a whole video on it, you guys, because I think it's the coolest thing ever. The only thing is, like, I usually do it at night. I think that's why I never film it, because it's like right before I go to bed, which is like 11-12 p.m. but I have to like set a time when I will intentionally do a tutorial and show you guys, because I think it's awesome. I think you guys would be obsessed. I have 6 shades in here. Go Coconut, Summer Fling, Tan Lines, Burning Up, Sippin', and Throwin' Shade, which is like a green shimmery color. It's almost like kind of like a black. So everything is a shimmer except Tan Lines. That is the one matte shade in the palette. Where I live, you guys, it's kind of by a busy area, like a party area, so there's always cars zooming up and down my street, and it's so annoying like for filming, because there's always a car with a loud whatever car thing speeding by, and I'm always like, ah, because I like to have my windows open. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take Tan Lines, which is that matte shade, and just pop that into my crease, and this is gonna just be our little like blending shade. Get as close as possible so you guys can see everything that I'm doing. So I just go back and forth in my crease, and this is blending out pretty nicely. I do feel like these shades need a little bit of help, so I'm going to go in with some setting spray, and I'm going to go into the shade Summer Fling, and it's like a fun peachy color with a little bit of gold shimmer, and I'm just going to put that right in the center of my eye, like a little pop, and then same for this eye. And there is no shame in spraying your brush. I literally do that with every eyeshadow palette. I'm gonna spray my brush again. This is gonna be like a basic look because the shades in the palette, there's nothing crazy about them. So just kind of like forewarning. I really want to put Golden Hour on my lid because I like more of a lighter shade. So, and you can do that. There's nothing wrong with using the highlighter in the palette as an eyeshadow. Hashtag multi-purpose. And I'm just gonna pack this onto the eye and also on my inner corner. This is such a pretty white gold shade. I'll also use this as my highlighter today so you guys can see what it looks like. I feel like I lost so much of that pink shade when I put the white on, so I'm just gonna go back in, spray my brush again, dip into Summer Fling, and just add a little bit more of that pink because I'm like, where did you go? Literally blended away. Get a little crazy here. I'm gonna take that deeper shade and put that in the outer corner. That sparkly green throwing shade. Just make sure you top off your brush. I don't want to have too much product, and I'm just gonna put this in the outer corner because this is what I did in my original tutorial, and I really liked the way that I kind of just gave it more of a dramatic, smokier look. But you don't have to add this green if you want to do something a little more natural. This will be good if you're taking this palette on a trip and you're like going out at night. You can throw this in the outer corner to smoke it out a bit. And this shade actually blends out really nicely. It is pretty easy to work with. I did this like whole TikTok video using this palette and the lip glosses, and it was really fun. I did like a whole song. I was on beat to the music, and then I pressed something and the video completely disappeared. I was like, you've got to be kidding me, and I could not get it back, like even though I had it saved. Really? My frustration with technology. Sometimes that happens though with those things like TikTok and Instagram Reels. You literally can make something and work hard on it and it disappears. I know it's happened to multiple people, but it's like one wrong press of the finger and your entire little TikTok video is gone. If I'm doing a little quick tutorial, I used to like film tutorials and then like do this whole editing process, and now I'm like, oh, this is so much easier to just do it on my phone. It's a lot more casual, carefree, and just like a lot more fun because like you have a song, it's a remix, and I'm really into that. Like I'm glad that I transitioned kind of over to more of that like reel style rather than what I was doing before with like the longer Instagram makeup tutorial videos. Like, remember when those were so popular? It's crazy how things change and how like you see something and you're like, oh my gosh, this is trending, like it's always gonna be like this, and then it's like things just kind of slowly change to another type of trend, and you're like, oh, like you just have to adapt. Social media and making content, you have to adapt, and if you don't, then you're kind of left behind. I feel like I have to keep going back in with this pink and kind of like touching it up because I feel like it's not staying on well. So not my favorite eyeshadow shade. I mean, the Buxom eyeshadow formula, it's not my favorite eyeshadow formula. I'm gonna just be straight up with you guys. I like it, I use it, I think it's really nice, but it's not my favorite ever. I also have a light on my backdrop today. I think it looks good because I'm using the sun as this like side for, usually I have a light over here, but today I have the sun, so hopefully things look okay. Then what I'm going to do, I don't want to put that deep shade on my lower lash line because I just don't think that always looks that good on me. Like I feel like it darkens my eyes too much. So I'm just going to take one of the lighter shades. This one, Burning Up, in the corner here is like a fun little copper red story. So I'm just going to put that underneath my eyes. For a fun pop, I'm taking this Honeydew NYX Faux White eyeliner and putting that into my eyes. It's like a minty green. I feel like it's really just going to add a little something extra to this look. I've talked about these so many times. I love these. Okay, so the eye look is pretty much done. I'm going to go off camera now and do like eyeliner, mascara, all that jazz, and then we will meet back up again after. I'll show you the finished eye. We'll move on to the blush, the highlight, and the lip product. So stay tuned. Guys, here are the eyes completed. I think they came out really, really nice. So I did contour already beforehand. I used the Avon Magic Swan in Amaretto. I love this product. You guys know I use it like all the time. Originally, they have Seychelles blush in here and this new highlighter in Golden Hour. So let's start out doing highlighter first. I always like to do my highlighter before my blush, just kind of like my order of routine. Pick up some with my Milani All Over Blending Brush. I got this at Burlington, if you guys remember. And I love it. So I'm just going to pick some up, and then I like to kind of swirl it on my cheeks like this. I feel like that gives a really pretty effect. Definitely a blingy, glowy highlighter. And I did also contour my nose, and I added some of this highlighter to the center of my nose. Definitely intense, and it applied really nicely. I like that one a lot. If you like a golden highlighter, then you would enjoy this. And then I'm going to take a angled brush. I like to use an angled brush for my blush because I feel like it gives me that lifted look that I personally have been enjoying recently. So I'm going to pick up some of Seychelles, and I would say this is kind of like a mauvey bronze kind of color. It has this beautiful undetectable like shimmer in it. That's why they call it like the Wanderlust Glow blushes, and they do have primer in them, so they're supposed to last longer. So I just like to apply this to the high points of my cheeks and really blend it into that highlighter. And you can also like tip your brush down like this to really sculpt up the cheek. So you can see the difference between this side and this side. I do like to kind of blend it in with my contour too. I think this is like a universal blush shade that everyone would love, and it is the same exact formula as it is inside the single. It's so pretty, and it goes with every eye look. It's very just like versatile. It's just like one of those blushes that you know you can reach for every single time you do your makeup. It's like a staple product in color. So that's it for the palette. I really like this, and I think it is a nice palette. 6 full-on plumping lip creams in this collection, and the packaging is super cute. It matches the palette with the little like straw hula skirt and the palm trees. I loved, and I used the other day, was Dolly Daiquiri. It's like a nude pink, of course you guys know. That's like always my favorite, but there are fun shades too. We have another nude here. This is Seychelles Bronze. This is Seychelles Bronze, and this is Dolly Daiquiri. This is a really fun like punchy coral color. This is Bahama Mama. Then we have this shade, which is more like a brighter pink, Ibiza Bomb. So here they are side by side, so you can kind of get a color comparison. This one is super pretty, Pacific Punch. This is more of like a deeper brown. And these on the lips, they're not like an opaque gloss or lipstick or liquid lip where it's like that opaque formula. It's more of a clearish kind of color, so you don't really have to be too afraid of the brighter shade. And this one is Tulum Teeny, which is a really fun reddish orange shade. Here are all the shades side by side. Trying my best to hold them all and show you guys what they look like. Can't really see that one, but I'm just gonna do a basic lip line. Okay, let's start out first with one of my favorites, Dolly Daiquiri. And these are so nice because they have a nice minty sensation to them. And I think my favorite thing about this collection of the full-on plumping lip creams, they always come out with like the most fun scents. Like for Christmas and fall, they did like all these fall scents. These are actually tropical coconut pineapple scented. They smell amazing. Like I love putting them on because of that coconut smell. When you get that whiff of it, it just smells so good and totally like summer vibe. I love this one because I can wear it on its own, or I can layer it up with a lip, but it's totally beautiful on its own. Like I'm happy with that. Good to go. And the video, it is my color right there. Let's do this one next, Pacific Punch. It's more of that like brownish kind of nude color. This one's fun. I'm not used to wearing a color like this, but I like it because it's not too overwhelming. Introductory way to try out deeper colors. If you're a little hesitant about it, this is a good way to try them. So that is Pacific Punch. I feel like on me it's not the most flattering, but probably more on like a medium skin tone, deeper skin tone, it would look gorgeous. On me, I just feel like those nuder pink colors kind of look a little bit better, but it was fun to try this one. The next one I'm going to try is Seychelles Breeze. I think I called it Seychelles Bronze before. It's Seychelles Breeze, another pretty nude. Ooh, this one looks really nice with the lip liner. Still not over how amazing these smell. And they're nice and like cushy on the lips. Gorgeous. I love this color. Next up we have Ibiza Bomb. This is like a cool pink shade. Ooh, this one's fun, like a bright pink. I actually love this one. I didn't think I was gonna like this one as much as I did, but I love a bright pink lip. I think it is really beautiful. I'm super excited about Bahama Mama. This is a coral shade. Ooh, another fun one. This is gonna be like my, I want to go a little bit bright but don't want to fully commit color. I love this one too. I think this is so gorgeous. So this is Bahama Mama. I'm not gonna do this one, Tolentini, just because I know I'm not gonna wear this color and I don't want to waste it, so I'd rather like put it in a giveaway for you guys. So those are the lip colors, and I actually think they are so gorgeous. I love this one. I mean, I love the nude ones, of course, but these two, Bahama Mama and Ibiza Bomb, are stunning. I love the way this one looks. This is like the perfect way, like I was saying, to do something bright without wearing something insanely bold. This is the final results, trying out the Buxom Vibe Island Summer 2021 collection. I really, really like this collection. I know that the palette is going to not be everyone's jam vibe. I do really like it. Would definitely use this again. Both times I use this, I like the looks that I created. I think they're really flattering, but you are limited on the looks you can create. Like, I feel like both that I did look very similar, and I just feel like for the price of this, that, I don't know, I feel like there's other eyeshadow palettes out there that are cheaper, that are better quality, so I'm always like torn on these because I like them, but for the price point I'm like, I don't know. Like, I think what's great about this is that you get this gorgeous highlighter that I absolutely love. I think it is so stunning, and you get Seychelles blush, which is another favorite. So having those two in here are really like why I love this, and I do think these are pretty fun. These shades aren't too crazy. I feel like they could have had maybe something that was a little more punchy in here for summer. I think they're so pretty. I love this color I'm wearing right now, Bahama Mama. It's like going to be my go-to coral gloss, especially for summer. If I'm feeling I wanted something a little bit more fun, I definitely would like to use this. I feel like it even goes so nice with the eyes today. I totally went into this being like, I'm only going to wear the nude. I'm not going to wear a bright color, and here I am wearing one of the brighter glosses. So if you have not tried the full-on plumping lip creams, this is a great chance to try one of them because you also get the additional benefit of that amazing coconut scent. Those are my thoughts on this collection. I hope you guys enjoyed this review and tutorial. Let me know what you think of this collection. Comment down below. Give this video a big thumbs up. It helps me out so much. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!